Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our marketing tools from Agent 3000. This is a training on how to use all the different marketing tools we get for free using Agent 3000. Guys, thank you so much for joining. My name is Robert, and I will be your instructor today. If you have any questions, unmute yourselves, guys. Ask questions, be interactive with me, or simply type on the chat. I will answer all of your questions. And of course, we are recording our training today, and you can later find our training inside of our YouTube channel. All right, so lots to cover today. Agent 3000 is a robust program. It offers so much when it comes to real estate tools. As a realtor, what tools we need for marketing, we're going to use Agent 3000. It also has a CRM, which we have a separate class for that CRM. And you can always access the training on the CRM, which we actually had on Tuesday inside of our YouTube channel. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Where can you find Agent 3000? Of course, inside of your resource panels, right? So as members of the Association of Realtors, you guys will look for Agent 3000, which is right here. You'll notice it says free because all the tools we're going to use today are free, right? So we're going to go ahead and click on Agent 3000. That's going to get us logged into the program. If this is your first time visiting Agent 3000, all right, take note. Their phone number and their email address is on the upper right corner. So if you hover over that little phone icon, you will see their phone number. That's 239-728-1152. Please call them if you have any type of questions that only they can answer. You can always call me if you need any other or further assistance. Next to that, there's a little envelope or a little icon for their email, and it's support@agent3000.com. Once again, you can always email them and they will answer all of your questions. All right, so as I mentioned, if this is your first time visiting Agent 3000, you want to set up your branding. So for that, we're going to go to the left-hand side and we're going to click on the settings, which is a green label there on the left. We're going to click there and we're going to enter our information. So you're going to enter your name. Elite Ocean View Realty is our office name, and then our office address. You're going to put in your phone number under direct number. You're going to put in your email address under email address. And those of you that already have a website and a website address, you want to place your website address here. And you want to click on Save Account Profile. Now, we are not done yet because you're going to also upload the Elite Ocean View Realty logo. And you're also going to upload your photo. So go to logo and you want to upload our office logo. And then go to photo and you want to upload your photo. All of this becomes part of your branding. So each and every time you create a marketing piece with Agent 3000, you'll be able to use your branding. All right. So once you guys are finished, you're going to click on close. Remember where we went? We went to the upper left corner and we clicked on the green settings tab, and that's going to give us access to our branding. All right, now looking on the left-hand side, you see a lot of different tools. My tools are slightly different than yours because I do have the upgraded version of Agent 3000, which gives me the CRM. It gives me the email marketing platform. It also gives me access to my very own website. All right, so on the left-hand side, if you guys have underneath dashboard the phrase purchase CRM, then you do not have the upgraded version. All right, the CRM and the website can be purchased for just $20 per month. So it's a great deal. It's a great package for all of us realtors, very affordable. Now, we're not going to cover none of those topics today. We are actually going to cover the free topics. So for free, we are going to get access to many different tools. We're going to get access to the email listing templates. We're going to get access to their AI, right? We're also going to get access to all branded market tools. We're going to get access to the Realty Biz card, which is a virtual business card. You're also going to get access to landing pages. You're going to get access to social media tools, also flyers, and single property website. So there's a lot to cover today, guys. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. So I normally like to start always with the very last one, which is single property, and kind of move myself up the ladder. All right. So we're going to get started first with single property websites. And if you guys want to create a website for your listing or anyone else's listing, as long as you have permission to advertise, then go ahead and do so. Now, you do not need permission to advertise for the listings that belong to our office. That's why you will see all of our office listings down below. These are all of our office listings. Feel free to use any of them to create a single property website. It'll always show you your listings first. So right here, these two listings are my listings. I can always use either listing, or I can use any listing that comes from our office. Now, if you guys don't want to use any of our listings, if you want to use a listing that comes from the MLS, you are going to go and search in the MLS, and you want to make sure that you find properties that are okay to advertise. All right, so I'm going to give you this one tool right now, or this one tip, how to search for properties that are okay to advertise. And from now on, you know how to do that. So when you go to the MLS and you click on RE1, RE2, for instance, and you want to search for single family homes, you want to go down here to the additional fields, and you want to add a term called okay to advertise. All right. We are looking for properties where we have the permission to advertise right away. So for this, we're going to go ahead and click on additional fields, add remove. We're going to add okay to advertise. And then once you do so, you want to answer yes, attribution required, yes, attribution not required. All right. It doesn't matter whether it says attribution required or not required, because Agent 3000 is always going to include attribution. See, attribution is where the advertisement, or whatever form of advertisement you are creating, it's always going to say which office the listing is coming from. All right, so what's the source? Not the agent, but the office. So since Agent 3000 already takes care of that, then there's no need for us to worry. Just go ahead and choose either yes, attribution required, or yes, attribution not required. All right. Now we're looking for single family homes. Let's just go ahead and put in here, say Miami Beach. All right, let's click on results. And let's just choose a property here. And when you choose a property, all you need to do is copy the MLS number. You need to copy this MLS number right here, copy, and you guys can use this listing now for your marketing. All right, so here's the listing. All right, see the photos, see the details of the listing, and see that it says, yes, attribution not required. So we already have the permission to advertise. There's no need to call the listing agent. All right, so let's go ahead and return to Agent 3000. If you do not want to use any of our listings, that's okay. You can always come over here now where it says MLS number, and you can paste that MLS number. All right, we're going to go ahead and backspace here, get rid of this space that was in between. And in blue, you will see the listing come up. When you click on the blue listing link, it's going to ask you, are you sure that you have permission to advertise? We're going to accept the terms and say, I agree, because we do have permission to advertise. All right, what we're doing now is that we're creating a website for this listing that will allow us to advertise it anywhere we'd like. So if you guys have your own listing and you'd like to create a website for your listing, that's all you needed to do. Grab the MLS number and plug it in. And now we're getting ready to create a website. If you don't have listings and you want to use one of our listings, you can do the same, or you can simply go to the MLS and search for properties that are okay to advertise. All right, so you have several different templates here that you can choose from. I like template number 2. And then there's also template number 3. Template number 1 is the original template. I prefer template number 2. We have here template number 2 in a black header, and then template number 2 with a white header. You can choose to create the website with the property address or without the property address. So I'm going to go with the black header with the property address, click on view, and here is the website. All right, here's the website. It includes a scrolling banner of images of the property. There's the property address. It's listed for $1,900,000. You'll see here all the different details of the property and the photos. And towards the very bottom of the website, you will see your branding, right? The Elite logos on the upper left corner. You will see your branding, your photo, and the ability to request more information. See how easy that was, guys? Now, if you guys have any questions on what attribution is, let me show you. All the way at the bottom. It says here that this listing is courtesy of Douglas Elliman. See, that's attribution. So every single piece of marketing you're going to do through Agent 3000 already includes attribution. So you don't really have to worry about using attribution or not using attribution. All right. So once you have this, then you can simply just go ahead and copy this URL and now share it on all social media platforms. You can share it through text messages. You can share it through email. You can also share it through WhatsApp or any messenger. All right, so it's that simple, guys. Agent 3000 allows you to create really nice websites for any property, and that is using single property websites. Now, let's show you template number 2 with the white banner or the white header. See, it just colors this over here at the top in white versus black. All right, so you have the same template, just with a different banner. Now, template number 3 with a black header is slightly different. You'll notice that the lead capture tool is up at the top. The images do not scroll, yet the images are down here. All right. And then, of course, at the very bottom, you will see your banner. Sorry, not your banner, but your branding and the ability to request more information. All right, so this is template number 3 in black. And then, of course, you do have template number 3 in white as well. All right, so you guys can choose which one you like best. Any questions on what we're doing here, guys? These single property websites. All right, these single property websites. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you once again. We're going to go back over here and I'm going to choose another listing. All right, let's go ahead and choose a really nice, expensive listing, like $10 million right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this MLS number, right? We're going to copy this MLS number and we're going to go now straight to Agent 3000. You're going to go to single property websites right here. You're going to plug in the MLS number. Once the blue link shows up, you click on it and you will click on accept terms and agree. Now you have a different property here, which you can create a website. So let's view this website. And now all you need to do, guys, is copy this URL, go to a social media platform like Facebook. So here's my Facebook business page. And then where it says what's on your mind, you're going to go ahead and paste. All right. You're going to paste that URL. There's the website. So once the website shows up, feel free to go ahead and remove this URL and go ahead and describe what you are about to advertise. So I'm just going to say beautiful property in Miami Beach. And I'm just going to say, check out this beautiful property. All right, so check out this beautiful property in Miami Beach. We're going to go ahead and click on post. And I want you guys to see it shows up right away inside of my Facebook business page right there. All right, see how easy that was? All right, so you are marketing properties within minutes. Now, if someone clicks on this, it leads them to the website you chose, right? You chose template number 2 with the black header. It's never going to voluntarily share information on the listing agent. We all know who the listing agent is. You'll see it on the MLS, right? You have the listing office and you have the listing agent down here. But notice what we just advertised never includes any information about the listing agent. It's always going to be you, right? It's always going to be you. When someone requests more information, it's going to be you as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on from the single property websites to another form of marketing, and that's going to be using flyers. So right above single property websites, you have flyers. When we open flyers, you have one photo flyer, right? Which is a flyer that only contains one photo. You have a 4 photo flyer, a 10 photo flyer. You also have open house flyers. You have just listed, just sold, and for rent flyers. So for those of you who are listing agents and you need to market a new listing, you can always do a just listed flyer. And if you just sold a property, whether you were the buyer agent or seller agent, you can always do a just sold flyer. And then if you are listing a property for rent, you can always create a for rent flyer. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do a 10 photo flyer. So let's select 10 photo flyer. Once again, you are gonna enter an MLS number, right? So the MLS number is of that listing. Give me 1 second. I pasted the wrong thing here. It's going to be of that listing that you are using. So let's go ahead and copy that MLS number. And let's come here and let's paste this. And of course, we need to make sure we have permission to advertise, which we do, right? And we click on I agree. Now you're going to choose 10 photos to be part of your flyer. The first 2 photos will be larger than the other 8. All right, so choose carefully. So let's go ahead and choose this photo and then this photo as our first 2 photos. Then just go down the line here, adding the photos that you like to use for your advertising. All right, so I am choosing here some photos that I want to use. Got to include one of the exterior, right? There has to be a pool here somewhere. All right, there it is. Now, decide whether you want to show the property address on the flyer. So right here it says address, do not show address. If you don't want to show the address, you're going to mark it. If you're okay with showing the address, then do not do anything. Same thing with the price. If you do not want to show the price, then click on do not show price. Otherwise, just leave it like this. Choose whether you want to use your photo on the flyer or if you wanted to add a QR code. So this becomes important when you guys are doing open house flyers. You may want to use a QR code, right? I'm going to go ahead and use the profile photo and then I'll show you the QR code. You cannot do both. It has to be one or the other. All right. Your name. All right. Your name. Let me erase here because it remembers the last flyer I did. And the last flyer I did was like this. All right. So your name, your phone number, and your email address goes here. Select the background image. So you guys can select either a beach image or you can select a golf ball image or you can just go with a white background with borders. So let's say I wanted to do a, let's go with light gray and blue. All right, we're gonna go ahead and select light gray and blue, and that's gonna be our banner, sorry, border. And then you have all the details of the property plus all the remarks. You have 2 options down here, create a PDF or create a JPEG. Guys, the difference is this. You cannot share PDF files on social media. You cannot upload a PDF into Instagram. You cannot upload a PDF onto Facebook or TikTok or Twitter. So for those platforms, you are going to need a JPEG, which is an image. So let's click on image. And here's our image, right? For 65 South Hibiscus Drive in Miami Beach. It's listed for $10.5 million. On the upper right corner of your flyer, you will see the Elite logo. And I chose the light gray and blue banner because it's the one that mostly matches our logo, right? Then there's the 10 photos I chose, the remarks, some of the amenities, and my branding at the lower right corner. If you look carefully at the very bottom of the flyer, in very light gray font, it says all information is deemed reliable but not guaranteed. Listing courtesy of Compass Florida LLC. All right. So that is the attribution that is already printed on the flyer. All right. But notice it's in very light, almost invisible writing, so you really can't see it unless you're really looking for it. All right. So what do you do with this? You right click on this image and save this image to your computer. All right. I'm going to call this South Hibiscus. And we're going to go ahead and click on save. So I just saved the image to my computer. What would be the next step? Well, you can go to Facebook, right? You can go to Facebook and you can come over here to photos and videos, and you can now upload that photo that you just created of the flyer onto Facebook. And now talk about what you are uploading and click on post. It was that simple, guys. I have Instagram. I'm logged into Instagram here on my computer. However, you guys know that Instagram primarily is used from our mobile devices, but you can still create a post on Instagram from your computer by going to the left-hand side, clicking on create, right? You're going to create a post, and I'm going to now upload this image right there onto my Instagram post, right? You can go ahead and change here original and change the different formatting of your picture. Click on next. Add any filters you like. Click on next. Write whatever you'd like to write and then go ahead and share it. And you'd be sharing this on your Instagram. All right. So that is your um 10 photo flyer. Now let me show you the just listed flyer. I'm going to click on just listed, right? We're going to go ahead and plug in that MLS number. Actually, let me get out of this listing. Let me go to one of my listings here. All right. So feel free to use any of the listings of our office. These are our office listings. Those of you that don't know how to look for our office listings, you should have a little shortcut here in your MLS called My Listings. And then you should see here My Firm Active Listings. You can click on any of our office listings. All right. So if I want to advertise this, right, just listed, you're going to come here. You're going to copy. And then we're going to come back over here to Agent 3000 and we're going to do a just listed flyer, right? We're going to do a just listed flyer and we're going to then promote it, right? I agree. We're going to choose now 6 photos, right? So we're going to choose 2 primary photos and 4 photos here. Let's just go ahead and bring in some of these photos. One more photo. Is there an interesting photo here that I can use? Yeah, let's go with the pool photo here. All right, chosen your photos. Once again, show the price, show the address. Just listed, just sold for rent. It's just listed. Let's go with a QR code this time and not our picture. So let's go with a QR code. Select the background image. I'm always going to select the light gray and blue because it's the one that mostly matches our logo. And then we're going to click on create JPEG. Here's the just listed flyer. Basically, a 6 photo flyer, 2 primary photos, and 4 smaller photos. It says in big, bold print, just listed, and the QR code. When this QR code is scanned, the single property website for this listing shows up with your information, always with your information. So feel free to print these flyers, share these flyers on social media. Try to engage with your audience, try to pick up some leads. Okay. Once again, you're going to right click on this image, save it to your computer, and use it at will. This is one of our office listings. We encourage you to sell one of our office listings. All right. Any questions on what we just did? That was the just listed. Of course, you're only going to do an open house flyer when you're truly hosting an open house. I don't see any other reasons why you would do an open house flyer if you're not going to be present at the open house. But for the open house flyer, you are going to enter the details such as the date of the open house, the time that it begins, the time that it ends. All right. And then I do encourage you guys to add a QR code to your open house flyers. Like that, people can scan it and see more information on the property. All right, guys, that was your flyers. Once again, you have a 1 photo flyer, so you are only going to be selecting 1 photo. You also have the ability to create a 4 photo flyer where you're going to be selecting 4 primary photos of equal size, and they will be placed inside of the flyer. And then you have your 10 photo flyer. All right, so that's it for flyers, guys. It's all free and available for us to use here inside of Agent 3000. Now we're going to move on up and we're going to go right over here to social media tools. Social media tools allows you different options. My favorite one to use is this one here called Listing Collage Post. So if you guys want to create a collage of 5 photos and immediately upload it to Facebook, we can do this with an MLS number, right? So we're going to come over here to the MLS and we're going to plug here the MLS number. We're going to copy it, go back to Facebook, and we're going to create now a collage of this listing. So let's get rid of this space here and let's click on the blue, click on accept terms. I agree. And now we have all these photos, but we only have 5 slots. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose 5 photos. All right, give me 1 second here where I get to choose all these photos. All right, so it shows my 5 photos. Click on create collage, and here is a 5 picture collage of the property. If you think this is too much, like we can get rid of this one, we can come back over here and replace it. So for example, I want to replace it here. Click on create collage. Now we have a different collage to show. All right, so all you need to do now is come up. What just happened? I think it messed up, right? So let's try this again. All right, so let's come here. Let's click on the blue link, accept the terms, and let's plug in the photos one more time. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little glitch. Let's go with this little game room here. I'm gonna do a different collage. Let's go with an interior shot of the property, like this one here. Let's go with another interior shot of the property, like this one, and then one of these exterior photos. Click on create collage. And there it is, right? All you need to do now, guys, is just click on the Facebook icon right here. And it's going to now transfer over the collage onto Facebook. All right, there it is. Transfers over the collage to Facebook. Make sure you talk about this property that you are trying to advertise and then go ahead and share it. Guys, this is what it looks like. I previously had done this, and let me show you. This is what the collage looks like. It's 5 photos, right? And when people click on it, it leads into my website where it shows information on the property. Any questions on this? Very easy to do. All you need to do is go to Agent 3000. You're going to click on social media tools, select listing collage post, plug in the MLS number of the listing that you'd like to create a collage for, select the 5 photos, click on create collage, see the collage, share it on Facebook or LinkedIn. I don't use Pinterest, so I wouldn't be able to show you, but if I wanted to click on LinkedIn, I can click on LinkedIn and I can create I can create the collage on LinkedIn as well and then post it. All right. So that is going to take care of the listing collage post to your social media tools. There are other tools here that you guys are welcome to experiment with. Now I'm going to go up here to landing pages. Landing pages are used for us to capture leads of any campaign that we may be running. So let's say that we wanted to try and capture leads on for sellers who may want to know the value of their home. So we're gonna go ahead and call this free home valuation. So we're gonna call this landing page free home valuation. We're gonna go ahead and select an image, and there are many images here that you guys can choose from, or you can always upload your own image. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just choose this image right here. And we're gonna click on select at the bottom. So now that we selected the image, there is a box right in the center of the image that is currently in white. Choose a different color. Let's go choose here a kind of a grayish color like this. All right, we're gonna choose kind of a grayish color. We're gonna go ahead and select that. Now, you see how it's solid? We're gonna give it transparency, and that's this over here, opacity. I'm gonna set the opacity to 50%. So somewhat transparent, right? Now, in the middle of that box, we're gonna write the words free home valuation. So I'm gonna write it like this, free home valuation. Now, you guys are going to center it, right? So you highlight the entire phrase. You're going to center it, and you may want to make the size larger. So go to size, and let's just make the size 36 in font size. And I'm also going to bold it. You guys can change the font styles, right? So you can go to any of these font styles. Let's go with Georgia. And if you want to change the color of the font right here, you have the color of the font. We're going to go with a white. Okay. Now you are going to enter your email address. So right here, email address, that's where you want to be contacted. We are going to require people to always give me their name, phone number, and email address. This is a lead capture landing page. You want to capture people's information. So require people to enter their name, phone number, and email address. All right. Once they volunteer that information and they click on submit, okay, we're going to come here. Oh, sorry, I skipped something. You see up here where it says button text and it says send me my free list now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and say here, I'm just going to put it here, click here. It's like a call to action, right? Click here. Now come down here. What I said. So if you guys want to describe a like a small little description or a text that it's going to show them once they volunteer their information. You're going to write it here. Thank you for your request. We will be in touch shortly. If you want to send them an automated email, all right, type in your email subject here and then type in the email message here. The system is going to send them an automated email once they volunteer their information. Click on submit, and now you have created a landing page. Let's see what the landing page looks like. Free home valuation. That's not the one. This is the one. Free home valuation. Let's go ahead and open the link and show it to you. All right, so there it is, guys. Now, notice how I have the font in white. Let's say I wanted the font in blue. Go back to Agent 3000. You're going to edit, and then you're going to go here to where you wrote the font in white, and we're going to switch it to blue. Right? We're going to switch it to blue, and let's do a different blue. Let's do that one. All right, click on save or submit. Now let's go take a look at it again. All right, so we have it in blue. So you see, you can change around the font color. All right, I'm gonna go back and we're gonna edit this one more time. And this is what I'm actually gonna do. We're gonna keep it in white, right? But the actual dialogue color, I'm gonna make this a darker shade of gray. A darker shade of gray, right? And of course, I know how to use the system, and I kind of know what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and use it this way. All right. So I didn't really like the blue. I like it this way better. So there's a darker shade of gray here. It's still transparent, 50%. And then the font, free home valuation, is visible. So copy this URL and use it in your campaigns. Whether you're advertising something on Facebook or you're creating an email campaign and you want to capture leads, use it. When people enter their name, phone number, and email address and click here, that person wants to receive some type of home valuation for their address. You are going to receive their information. This is a lead. Call them right away. Don't let leads get cold. You know, you want to call them as soon as you receive this notification. So for your benefit, you are going to receive the notification via email, but also via text message. So you will get a text message from Agent 3000 letting you know that John Smith, all right, wants to know their home's value. All right. So that's your landing pages, guys. You have unlimited landing pages you guys can create. All right, let's show you a few of the landing pages I've done in the past. Stop paying rent now, or stop paying rent, buy now. All right, I've created others like this. All right, it's a great time to sell. All right, so you can pretty much be creative with your landing pages. Any questions on that? That is your landing pages, guys. And as I mentioned, we are moving up these tools here on the left hand side. So from landing pages, we're gonna go all the way up here to Realty Biz Card. All right, the reason why I skipped website is because that is part of the paid version. And those of you that want to know what the website looks like, this is my website through Agent 3000. It only cost me $20 a month to include a website plus the CRM. So it's a full service real estate website. It's my very own, and I got it through Agent 3000. So we are going to skip website and we're going to go all the way up here to Realty Biz Card. Guys, if you don't have a virtual business card yet, today's the day for you to create one. You can create one using Agent 3000. It's very simple. You're going to go to Realty Biz Card Setup. Okay, the address to my biz card is realtybizcard.com/Roberto Rodriguez, which is my name. My title is Realtor. There are different templates that you can choose from. Template number 1 and 2. Sorry, template number 1 through 5, light version or dark version. All right, so I'm using template number 1, light version. Add your photo, add a background image. If you have a Zillow account, add your Zillow account review. Same thing for Google and Yelp. If you want to add a YouTube video, maybe you have recorded a video and uploaded it to YouTube, you guys can plug it in here. Write something about yourself, though. This is like your About You page or your biography. Add your social media links. So right here, I have my website, I have my Facebook link, my Instagram link, my LinkedIn link. And then you want to save your digital business card. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like by clicking on preview. This is my virtual card, which I have already downloaded to my phone. So whenever I'm out and about, I can always open my virtual business card on my phone and I can click on the little QR thing here and people can scan it and that business card then gets transferred over to their phone, right? Once they have the business card on their phone, they can see all of your contact information. They can email you. They can visit your website, your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn. Okay. It's like having a physical business card, but on your phone. And you guys get to create one for free using Agent 3000. All right. Guys, if you want to share this to your phone, all right, you're going to go ahead and share this to your phone. How can you do that? See this little share link here? You guys can share it to yourself via text message or even by email. All right, guys. So that's your business card through Agent 3000. That's your Realty Biz card. Now we are going to talk about brand and market. It's an amazing section of marketing tools that we get through Agent 3000. Let's begin with branded ebooks. If you have taken some of my classes on sellers and buyers, you will know that you can create really nice presentations using Agent 3000. Now you have 4 options here that you can choose from. You have a seller's guide. You have a seller's guide 5 hacks, which is basically seller's guide 5 tips. Then you have the buyer's guide. And then you have the first time home buyer's guide. All right, so if you want to do a first-time home buyer's guide, you're going to select it. You are going to add your photo. You are going to add your logo. If you have a biography, you can go ahead and add your biography. And then you're going to click on create ebook. Let me show you what it looks like. All right, I have a first-time home buyer's guide here. We're going to open it and show you. So right here it says first-time home buyer's guide prepared by Roberto Rodriguez. My information. All right, the table of contents tells them that the page number 3 is introduction, preparing to buy a home, setting your budget, factors when deciding on your budget, credit, finding a real estate agent, shopping for homes, making an offer on a home, closing on your first home, final thoughts, and contact information. So this entire pamphlet pretty much goes through everything you saw there on the table of contents. It's an excellent presentation that you can give any first-time home buyer, right? You can give any first-time home buyer this presentation. You can do the same thing for sellers. Let's show you the seller's guide. Here's my seller's guide. The reason why I'm showing you all of these already is because I already created them. They're all here. So here's my seller's guide. Home seller's guide, again, prepared by me. All right, and it says here, experience the difference. Table of contents, discussing your needs, discussing your home, market conditions, organization and maintenance, lockbox and sign, photo and video, open houses, pricing, home inspection and appraisal, the about section, and then my contact information. So all of this is going to be included in your seller's guide. Let's get to the next to last page and show you my bio. So right here we have my bio, and then on the last page, my contact information. Really cool stuff, guys. That's your seller's guide. Once again, you have options. You have first-time home buyer's guide, seller's guide, 5 hacks, which is 5 tips, and your seller's guide, which you just saw. One of the really cool features also is that you have the ability to download what's called a flip book. You see right here, that's your flip book. I'm going to open it and show you. You copy this and then you go to your website, for example, and you want to upload a flip book, which is like a magazine, to your website. Let's show you my website. You see right here, where do I have it? Guides. First time home buyer guide. See here, this is my first time home buyer guide as a magazine on my website. And you guys can do that from Agent 3000. Once again, those are called flipbook embed codes, which you can embed on your website. If you want to download the URL, the PDF, is simply click here, download the PDF to your computer, and you can share it on your presentations. All right, any questions on this? Excellent, excellent tool through Agent 3000. Now you have worksheets and checklists. You have year-over-year market snapshot videos. You have branded infographics. You have monthly market snapshots. You have SMS listing infographics, and you have market trend graphs. I'll tell you, if you are a realtor and you struggle to create content and you want help creating content, look no further. Beginning with a year-over-year market snapshot video. We're going to design here a video that's going to give our viewers an update of the market, any market, in just 60 seconds. So watch. Choose a city or a zip code or a county. I'm going to go in general with Miami-Dade County. Right? We're going to go with Miami-Dade County in general. We want to do the entire county. Come on now. Searching. I may have to just enter the word Dade. I'm not sure right now. Let's go ahead and click on Dade here. How about all together? Miami-Dade. Searching. How about Miami Space Dade? Oof. All right. So it's got to be like this. Miami hyphen Dade. Come on, give it to me. There it is. All right, click on it. Now we're going to do this on single family homes. Choose a color theme. We're going to go with teal and white. Right? We're going to go with teal and white. Choose audio. You have all these audio samples that you can choose. Let's listen to one of them. All right, so once you choose your audio, you're going to click on create video. All right, so it says your video is being processed. In a few minutes, it'll be ready. All right, so once it's ready, it'll show up down here and I'll be able to show it to you. So in just a matter of seconds, you guys can create a year-over-year market statistic or market snapshot video that you will be able to download, right? What would you need to download it for? Well, to upload it to Instagram, for example, right? You cannot upload links to Instagram. You have to upload either photos or videos. So once you download the MP3 file, or sorry, the MP4 file, because it's a movie, not an MP3 is for audio. MP4 is for movies. So once you download the MP4 file, it'll be now in your computer. You can then log on to Instagram and load it into Instagram. Same thing, you can load it onto Facebook. You can even load it onto YouTube. Those of you that are doing YouTube marketing. You can load it onto TikTok. These are videos. It's ready for you to use. All right. I'm gonna refresh here, see if my video is ready. It's not yet ready. It does take several minutes, guys, so just be patient while the video is created. Now you can also open the URL, right? A video URL, just open it, and that's a video that I created back in September of last year. And you can always copy this URL and share it. All right, but if you just want the video itself, the MP4 file, we'll have to wait. I'm going to go ahead and refresh it. Here it is, January 9th. All right, let's take a look at it. So it goes over the closed sales, median list prices, median sales prices, days on market, and they're presented by you. All right, so if I download this to my computer, right? I just downloaded it to my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and save it to my desktop. Now I go to Instagram and I want to upload it. I'm going to click on create a post and we're going to go ahead and select post. We're going to drag, right, the video. Click on next, click on next, type something, and then share it. Right? You're going to share it and you're going to share it across all of Instagram. Now, I'm not going to do this from my computer, but I will do this from my phone. Just wanted to give you guys a sample on how to do this. All right. So that's your year over year market snapshot video. Now you have content creation help here. You got branded infographics. All right. You have here, choose your photo to add it to the infographic. Your profile logo. Choose whether you want the footer to be black or white. And then let's click on select image. You have all these topics, buyer and seller tips. Did you know? Engagement, home maintenance, questions and answers. You have real estate quotes with images and real estate quotes with no images. You have real estate terms and would you rather. All right, let's go with a did you know? You have all these tips right here, all these did you knows. If you want to preview one of them, just click on the little magnifying glass on the upper left and you can choose here. Only 5% of buyers choose to purchase a home directly from an owner. All right, source is NAR.com. So if you like this one, right, click on select, create the image, and there's your image. Right, there's your image right now. Just go ahead and save this image to your computer and proceed to use it on places like Instagram, right? Once again, go to Instagram, create a post, look for the image. All right, click on next, add a filter, and then go ahead and proceed to talk about and then share it. So let's talk about this. Contact me for all your real estate needs. I would love to help. And then hashtag Realtor, right? Hashtag Realtor. And we're going to go ahead and share it now. Sharing. You're going to see it come across my Instagram now. All right, let's click on here. And there it is. All right. Any questions, guys? Any questions? All right. If you want to edit, you can edit. I'm going to edit this post real quick. And I'm going to write my phone number. Contact me for all of your real estate needs. After I would love to help. And I'm going to put here my phone number. 786. And then done. Any questions? Any questions on what we just did? All right. That is using the branded infographics. You have a lot to choose from, guys. So there's a lot of opportunities for us to create different. Look at the real estate quotes. I mean, there's 100 different real estate quotes with images that you guys can use. So if you struggle to create content, you have help from Agent 3000. One of my favorite ways to advertise a listing is through SMS listing infographic. SMS listing infographic. For this, you are going to need the MLS number. So copy that MLS number, come back to Agent 3000, and let's take a look. We're going to plug in this MLS number once again. And we're going to wait for that blue link to show up. All right, come on now. Let's not take too long. Let me refresh my page. I think Agent 3000 is on pause right now because I just refreshed it and it's not doing anything. Come on. Let me close it. Come back over here. Open it. In the middle of my class, it decides to log me out, huh? All right. Brandon Market, and we were doing the SMS listing infographic. We're going to plug in that MLS number. We're going to wait for that blue link to show up. We're going to go ahead and now choose a photo. What photo would you like to choose? I'm going to choose just the first photo, right? Actually, no. Let's choose a swimming pool photo. Let's go with this photo here. All right, you have profile photo added, logo added. You want to add a QR code, add a QR code. All right, do not hide the address, do not hide the price. Do you want to put in an overlay? Yes, just listed. Your name, your email address, your phone number, and your background color in white, and then click on create image. Look how cool this image, guys. All right, it says text and then the MLS number to my phone number to get more details on this property that is offered at $409,000. There's the QR code. There's my overlay that says just listed, and then my footer down below. It's really one of my favorite ways to create content for me to advertise a listing. We're going to go ahead and right click on this, save the image to the computer, and now you're ready to market this property. That's going to be with your listing infographic under Brandon Market, right? Your SMS listing infographic. All right, guys, we have one more thing to cover, guys, and that's going to be the listing email templates. Now, Eve, which is an AI, is very simple. If you go to Eve AI, you guys can create, automated uh, descriptions, or we can create over here biographies, blogs, social media postings, or general content. Plug in here what you want to say and let Eve recreate that for you. All right. So a lot of us use this to create a biography or maybe a social media post. You shouldn't be using AI to create emails. However, some of us do. But anyways, you have that available for you. Now, the listing templates is a really cool feature that you guys can use to advertise any listing. We're going to advertise a listing here by email by selecting single property. All right. And then this property is in downtown Miami. All right. So we're going to go ahead and label it downtown Miami. We're going to plug in here the MLS number once again. Click on that blue link. You do have permission to advertise this listing. Go ahead and write something here. All right. I'm going to call this Heart of Brickell. I don't know. We're going to call this Heart of Brickell. Choose the one photo that you like to use in your advertisement. Once again, I'm going to go with this nice photo here of the pool. And then click on create email. The email's now created, all right? You're going to see it right here, downtown Miami. We're going to go ahead and click on view HTML. There it is. All you need to do now is copy the HTML. Go to your Gmail, for example. Click on compose. I'm going to get rid of everything, have a blank space here, and just paste it. There it is, guys. Send it to whoever is in your contact list on your email. See how easy that was? That's the email template that you can create for a single property, or the email template you can create for one or more properties. The difference, of course, is that one or more allows you to plug in multiple MLS numbers, right? Multiple MLS numbers, and it'll be an email similar to this one, right? But with multiple properties. A very efficient and a very cool way for us to market properties using Agent 3000 via email. All right, folks, so we talked a lot about everything that is free. You don't have to pay anything to use these services. They are already included. All right. Now, of course, there is a second half to our Agent 3000 tools, and that's going to be the paid version, which is the CRM, which gives you access to your contacts and your contact manager. Also gives you access to your email platform, and it gives you access to your very own website using Agent 3000. But for that, you would have to upload or upgrade to the $20 a month package so you can begin using the CRM. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. I'd love to help you. Agent 3000's phone number is on the upper right corner. So is their email address. Make sure that you contact them if you have any questions when it comes to tech support. And I look forward to helping you through this as well. All right. Guys, that's going to complete our class for today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Look for the recording, which will be available inside of our YouTube channel later on this afternoon. All right, folks. So thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it, and have a great day, everyone.